Um, I decided to update this top video because I once made a top five. Top five favorite Alpha and Omega characters. Um, this I made a journal about this like a month ago, and I just realized to myself about that it's really outdated. And well, now that we already got the sequels already now, and there's already like a lot of new good characters out there, and I decided to make an update for this video, and this time now we're gonna do top 20 Alpha and Omega characters now of my favorites. All right, let's get this top 20 started. Number 20, the Bear Cub, or like they'll say, Brent. Although, according to this guy's comment, it is said that his name's not really Brent. But even though Wikia is, sometimes they do say that Wikia is wrong. But I mean, saying that Brent was never in the first movie. I mean, it has to, I mean, just look at it this way. Here he was. It says he was in the first one, and then he makes a comeback. Even though, although in the movies they never do really say his name, but but still Brent. Anyways, number 19, Patty. Well, he is funny along with Marcel, which I'll get to that about him. Ever since Alpha and Omega 1, although I'm surprised he's been a veteran character throughout the sequels along with the other characters as well. And Patty is still funny. Alright, moving on. Number 18, Marcel. Like I just said about Patty, same above what I said about he's funny as well, and surprised he's still he's a veteran character as well. And that's all I gotta say about that. Moving on. Number 17, Shaky. He's one of Humphrey's three friends. The short, one of the three friends. That little short one. But for some reason, he never appeared in any of the sequels, just only in the first one. I mean, we get other Humphrey's friends from the other ones, just not the Shaky, though. I mean, come on, Lionsgate. Bring him back. Because, I mean, please, just at least put him in Alpha and Omega 6 or 7 or 8, whichever one's out there. Yeah. It's true. There's actually going to be a 6, 7, and 8. I heard it from a friend goes by the name of Nick the Best. Check him out on DeviantArt. He's a good friend of mine, and he has a YouTube too. I'll put the link in the description to his channel and his DeviantArt. He's a good friend of mine. Anyways, moving on. Number 16, Mooch. One of more of Humphrey's three friends, the chubby one. Alright, he only appeared just only in the first movie and Alpha and Omega 3, but I still don't know why he never appeared in the other ones, not even 2. I mean, to me personally, he's still an interesting character. I mean, I don't know why they just never put him in the future sequels. Number 15, Salty. One of Humphrey's three friends. He's that big-eyed, skinny one. I mean, he only appeared just 1 and 2. I mean, I don't know why is Lionsgate bringing Humphrey's three friends in only like 2 movies, then absent after that. Maybe what I'm guessing is they just want to focus the main characters. But I hope maybe in the future sequels, I hope they'll bring them in. And plus, me as a anime fan, I actually got mind blown about this. Is that Salty is actually voiced by Brian Donovan, which he's also known as the voice of Rock Lee from Naruto. I mean, that's a huge mind blowing right there. If you don't believe me, look it up on Wikipedia. Anyways, number 14, Stinky. Okay, this was a tough decision. I mean, they're out of the three pups on one of my top fave. I mean, they're really cute, but I couldn't decide which one and to put in my top ranking. But I had to say Stinky is number 14. Moving on, number 13, Runt. Actually, kind of the same thing what I said about Stinky. Number 12, Claudette. Same thing again. But about her more, she's one of the only females in the group of the three pups. Though she sure has Kate's look that looks almost close enough. Well, kind of close enough. If that's... Although, even though we never know what Kate really looked like as a pup when she was littler. But just not in Alpha and Omega 1 when she was younger. But I wonder maybe that's what she'll look like. Well, who knows? Overall, I know all three of them are just so hard for me to choose which one goes on the top ranking of my favorite characters. Okay, anyways, moving on. Number 11, Kandu. Although he hardly had any roles in the first movie, but he never came back in any of the sequels. Ever since, just only the first one. But I just hope maybe he'll come back in the later sequels, because I mean we only got 3 movies left. But anyways, moving on. Number 10, Fleet. Okay, Fleet is one of the pups from the sequels. Although I actually really find him interesting ever since he made his debut in Alpha and Omega 3. And he has made a comeback in Family Vacation. But we'll see when he might come back in the later sequels or not. But I mean, we still got nothing news about the 6th movie just yet. Number 9, Princess. We never seen her came back ever since she debuted in Alpha and Omega 2. I mean, Princess, oh my god, she's really interesting. But she didn't get that much. I guess. Well, it's been a while since I've watched the second one, but it's been a while since I've know what she is. But I mean, I think she never did get that much roles. I need to start watching the sequels again. But anyways, moving on. Number 8, Hutch. Okay, this character is very awesome. But I mean, too bad he never came back in any of the sequels at all. Just only in the first one. But he's still a very interesting character. I just hope he'll make a comeback later in the sequels or not. Just gotta have praise and hopes. Number 7, Tony. Well, he had only appeared just barely. But though it was very sad to hear that Dennis Hopper died, that was his final film that voiced as him. But though he was alright in the first movie, but later on the sequels, he began to get interesting, especially about his past too. I think it was his past, or on the Legend of the Sawtooth Cave. But yeah, he's starting to get interesting already in the sequels. Number 6, Winston. Okay, just like how I've said in my old top 5 videos, I don't really have nothing to say about that. So, Moving on. Now we got 5 left. Number 5, Garth. Yeah, pretty much my info, what I said in my top 5, it's pretty much the same thing. So I don't really have nothing to say about it. But I hope maybe he'll come back in the sequels, though. I mean, he only appeared just the second one, but I'm hoping he'll come back. Number 4, Kate. Kate, well, I don't have really nothing to say about that. I mean, the info, what I said about her is still the same from top 5. But now about the sequels, I mean, now that she's the voice of Kate Higgins, which she's actually an anime actress, she actually voiced like Tails and from the Sonic franchise, modern Sonic games now. Natsu from Soul Calibur 5, and my all-time favorite, Sakura Haruno from Naruto. That Kate Higgins does her voice. But at least she's one of the veteran characters from the sequels. But moving on. Number 3, Daria. Okay, Daria. Oh my god. She's a very interesting character ever since her debut in Alpha and Omega 4. I felt bad for her ever since her backstory when she was a pup. She was very interesting for a first ever blind wolf in the movie on the sequels. But we never seen her ever again after the end, and we never just seen her ever since. But I mean, she's a really interesting character. Moving on. Number 2, Lily. Pretty much what I said about my video on my top 5. It's pretty much the same, but now I'm gonna update more about how she's my favorite. I'll have to admit it, but she is actually very cute. Really, she is. I love that hairstyle, that emo hairstyle looking. I like it when she has it like that, and I like it when her hair is back too, but I kind of like the bang cover her eyes more. I mean, it looks more nicer for her. I mean, we did see her just only on Alpha and Omega 2 and 4, but we never seen her on the other sequels ever. I don't think we never seen her. I mean, we'll just have to hope if she'll come back in the sequels. And now number 1. Alright, you know what it is again. Humphrey is number 1. He's always been my number 1. And what can I say? The info what I said in my top 5 is still the same. But I'll give out some more information. I first thought to myself, when Alpha and Omega 1 was new, back when it was pre-production, I first thought to myself, this character is totally going to be one of my most favorites. That is still a true story right there when I first reacted when I saw the trailer. And then next thing you know, I was right. He is one of my all-time favorite characters of the franchise. I know he'll always be my number 1 favorite out there of my other faves from the franchise. But yeah, Humphrey will still always be my number 1 favorite because he's still awesome. And there you have it. This is my top 20 favorite Alpha and Omega characters. So what do you guys? What do you guys think? Do you guys like my top 20? And if you got a favorite, leave a comment below and tell me what's your favorites of that. Now that you can add more than just 5 now, because my top 5 video is outdated now. So now you can just top whatever numbers you want out there. It can be just more than 5, because depending which one's your most favorites. So leave a comment below and tell me who your top favorites. This is Sharingan1230 signing out.